Hello and welcome to episode 13 of Things I've Learned from Barry Harris. I think we're going to continue with what we were working on episode 12. We worked on drop 2 of some of the minor 6 diminished chords and the scale of chords. We did it in D minor, we did it in G minor 6, and we did it in B flat minor 6. And we looked at it in relationship to the song Yesterday's. So maybe we'll stay with that. And today we'll work on drop 3. And maybe drop 2, drop 4. Let's see if we can get to it. But let's do drop 3. So drop 3 is basically play a string. For guitar players, is play a string, skip a string, play 3 strings. So if we started, that would be the first D minor 6, starting with the 5th and the bass. I'll call out the notes. Now this is starting with the 6th string. So starting with the 6th string, skipping the 5th, and then playing the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. So here are the frets. 5th, skip a string, 3rd, 4th, 3rd. That's the minor 6 from the 5th. The next one is a diminished. 6th fret, skip a string, 5th, 6th, 5th. Next one is a minor 6th. 7th fret, skip a string, 7th, 7th, 6th. Next one we'll do is another diminished. We changed the next set of strings, so now it's going to be the 5th string, skip the 4th string, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. And here are the frets. 4th fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret. Now it's with the root in the bass. 5th fret, 4th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret. Now the diminished. 7th fret, 6th fret, 8th fret, 6th fret. Another minor 6. 8th fret, 7th fret, 10th fret, 7th fret. Another diminished. 10th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret, 9th fret. And then back to minor 6 with the 5th and the bass again, which is 12th fret, 10th fret, 12th fret, 10th fret. So these are all D minor 6, drop 3. The next chord we played was E minor 7 flat 5, which Barry refers to as G minor 6. So we're going to do our G minor 6s in drop 3. And again, starting on the 6th string root, so it's going to be 6th string, skip 5th string, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. So we've got to have the first one is with the root and the bass is 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret. Next one's a diminished, 5th fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret. Next one's another minor 6, 6th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret. Next one, let's change strings. And we'll go and we'll play the diminished on the next set of strings. So now it's 5th string, skip the 4th string, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. So now we have 3rd fret, 2nd, 4th, 2nd. Now with the 5th in the bass, it's going to be 5th fret, 3rd, 5th, 3rd. Now another diminished. 6th, 5th, 7th, 5th. Another G minor 6, 6 in the bass. 7th, 7th, 8th, 6th. Another minor 6. 9th, 8th, 10th, 8th, and another minor 6 with the root. 10th, 9th, 11th, 10th. Okay, now that's G minor 6, drop 3. Now we need B flat minor 6, drop 3. So we'll start here on the G also. We'll start with the 6 in the bass. And now we have, again, same thing, 6th string, skip the 5th string, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. So we're going to have 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret. Next one is diminished. And we're going to have 5th fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret. Minor 6 with the root. 6th, 5th, 6th, 6th. Another diminished. 8th, 7th, 8th, 7th. Now we'll change strings with the 3rd in the bass, and now we're on the 5th string, skip the 4th string, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. So now we're on 4th fret, 3rd fret, 6th fret, 3rd fret. Now we're on on diminished, 6th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, minor 6 with the 5th in the bass, 8th fret, 6th fret, 8th fret, 6th fret, another diminished, 9th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret, 8th fret, and then we're back to the B minor 6 with the 6th in the bass again. So now we're on 10th fret, 10th fret, 11th fret, 9th fret. So now all the B minor 6s I mean, even those, just practicing those are so beautiful up and down the fretboard. Now that's drop 3. Now maybe we should do, let's just look at drop 2, drop 4. Drop 2, drop 4 is basically play 2 consecutive strings, skip a string, and then play 2 more consecutive strings. So if we did the one with the 5th in the bass, the D minor 6 with the 5th in the bass, it would be 2 strings, skip a string, 2 strings. These are a little strange to play at first, but they're really beautiful on guitar. So now let's take a look at these drop 2, drop 4. Starting with D minor 6 with the 5th in the bass. Now you got, remember, if we're going to do, now these are going to take 5 strings because you're going to have 2 strings, skip 1 string, and then 2 more strings. So let's see how this works out. Now we got 5th fret, 5th fret, skip a string, 4th fret, 6th fret. Now we have diminished. 6th fret, 7th fret, skip a string, 6th fret, 8th fret. Now we have another minor 6. 7th fret, 8th fret, skip a string, 7th fret, 10th fret. Now we'll do another diminished. Now I change strings, so now we're going to have 4th fret, 5th fret, skip a string, 5th fret, 6th fret. Now D minor 6 with the root in the bass. 5th fret, 7th fret, skip a string, 6th fret, 7th fret. Another diminished, 7th fret, 8th fret, skip a string, 8th fret, 9th fret. Another minor 6, 8th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret, 10th fret. So 8th fret, 9th fret, skip a string, 10th fret, 10th fret. Another diminished. Really pretty chord too, these diminishes. 10th fret, 11th fret, skip a string, 11th fret, 12th fret. And then back to minor 6 with the 5th in the bass, 12th fret, skip a string, 12th fret, 13th fret. So if we were going to play these, really beautiful. Next one, G minor 6, drop 2, drop 4. Again, we'll start on the 6th string root. We'll start with the root in the bass, and we got, there's the first one. 3rd fret, 5th fret, skip a string, 3rd fret, 5th fret. Next one. Minor 6, 5th fret, 6th fret, skip a string, 5th fret, 7th fret. Next one. 6th fret, 7th fret, skip a string, 7th fret, 8th fret. Another diminish. 8th fret, 9th fret, 8th fret, 8th fret, 9th fret, skip a string, 8th fret, 10th fret. Now we got from the 5th fret, 5th fret, skip a string, 5th fret, 6th fret. Next one. 6th fret, 7th fret, skip a string, 7th fret, 8th fret. Next one. 7th fret, 8th fret, skip a string, 8th fret, 10th fret. Next one. 9th fret, 10th fret, skip a string, 10th fret, 11th fret, and then back to 10th fret, 12th fret, skip a string, 11th fret, 12th fret. So these are beautiful also. Beautiful. And usable, very usable. Next one is B flat minor 6. So we'll try the first one with the 6 in the bass. 3rd fret, 4th fret, skip a string, 3rd fret, 6th fret. Diminished. 5th fret, 6th fret, skip a string, 5th fret, 7th fret. Next one, another minor 6. The root and the bass. 6th fret, 8th fret, skip a string, 6th fret, 8th fret. Next one, diminished. 8th fret, 9th fret, skip a string, 8th fret, 10th fret. Next one we'll do another minor 6, I guess. We'll do it from here. 4th fret, 5th fret, skip a string, 6th fret, 6th fret. Diminished. 6th fret, 7th fret, skip a string, 7th fret, 8th fret. Next one. 8th fret, 8th fret, skip a string, 8th fret, 9th fret. 9th fret, 10th fret, skip a string, 10th fret, 11th fret, and 10th fret, 11th fret, skip a string, 11th fret, 13th fret. So the B minor 6s are. Sorry. And those are also really beautiful. So now, if you remember from the last episode, what we said that would be a good exercise to do is using any one of those. Well, in this case, we'll use either drop 3 or drop 2, drop 4. Any place where you are, let's say if we take the D minor 6, drop 3 with the 5th in the bass. Now we should find where is our closest G minor 6 for the E minor 7 flat 5, and then where is our closest B flat minor 6 as a altered A7. So we'll say there's D minor 6, there's G minor 6. So if we're playing Yesterdays and we say 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Beautiful. Rich chords sounding beautiful. Now let's move to the 6th in the bass. So let's say here's. Now we could do this same one, or we could go higher. We could go to the next G minor 6, which is this. So that's this G minor 6 to this B flat minor 6. Here's the next one. And here's the last one. So all those work. D minor 6 to E minor 7 flat 5 to A7 is really D minor 6 to G minor 6 to B flat minor 6. And all of them sound pretty. Now let's do a few of them in drop 2, drop 4. The one in the 5th in the bass. And now we'll do G minor 6. G minor 6. And then I guess we'll end on another D minor 6. Here's another one. D minor 6. Here's another D minor 6, or D minor 6 here. And then we'll say another one. Another one. And then ending on, that's a pretty one actually. Or you could have said beautiful. But anyway, I'm not exactly there's a million different ways to practice this, but the way that I feel about it is if you see those chords together and you find out what are the quickest ways to get from one minor 6 to the other minor 6, that's a great exercise. And put the metronome on and put it on a really slow tempo and see if you could do it. So a D minor 6 for a full measure, and then an E half diminished, or a G minor 6 for 2 beats, and then an A7 or a B flat minor 6 for 2 beats. And those are great ways to see if you can really see them on your fretboard. Now, of course, that's just D minor 6, G minor 6, and B flat minor 6. And then change key, make it into C minor, or make it into F minor, and then follow along the same way with the same type of chords. But those are great ways to look at it. So after really looking at episode 12 and this episode, episode 13, you should really know your minor 6 diminished scale of chords in drop 2, drop 3, and drop 2, drop 4. And I think if you really work on that and accomplish that, that's a great goal to have, to shoot for, to really get comfortable with those chords. And then slowly but surely implement them into all your songs, all your standards, where they fit, which is in a lot of different places. Anyway, I appreciate you commenting, and your suggestions have been wonderful. Really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying these. Like I said before, I'm having a lot of fun making them. So, okay, enjoy practicing your drop 3 and your drop 2, drop 4. Thanks.